Hi everyone, my name is Anna Anders, humbly here on this YouTube channel and on Facebook social media platform today. Today is Tuesday, March 14th, 2017, and I'm shooting this video. It's a shout out. I'm a little late with my video today. I had an appointment and I had to keep that appointment for myself, and the weather was, it's been a snowy day again today, thanks to HARP. But what I want to say is, and I had to shovel out my driveway and all that happy stuff. So I'm here anyways, and I hope everybody's warm and safe on the planet. And what else do I want to say? Just blessings to everyone, everywhere, no exceptions. And basically the reason for my video right now is I want to talk about the globalist 1% parasitical elite. Because they're running the show, guys. They're running the show, and I know you get tired of hearing this from me, but it's, this is how I'm going to do it here on out until the day that I die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be recycling this information, this energy, because it's critical. It's so critical that, and I'm not just making this up. It's so critical that the globalist 1% parasitical elite made it their business. And how they made it their business is through the Agenda 21 that's happening from local to global to all of us. So we're all living under this umbrella. It's an invisible umbrella of the globalist parasitical elite Agenda 21 hidden agenda. So that's what it is. And so basically, what I want to say, it's their hidden agenda that they are using to dominate, control, manipulate, occupy, and obliterate situations, people, places, natural resources, wherever they want to go into to occupy, to steal, kill, and destroy and occupy whatever product that Sacred Mother Earth puts out. That's what it is. So, and that game has been on for a long time now. So, and I keep referring back to Africa. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't want to keep recycling Africa, but we have to. Because when you think about the bling bling in the world today, when you guys get ready today or tomorrow or the next day or the weekend to go to the mall and watch fashion and look at diamonds and rings and jewelry, that all that bling bling came at a price. It came at a price that wasn't nice, and it wasn't nice for the indigenous people that live in the areas of Sacred Mother Earth where she gives birth to some, nice stuff. So, for example, this is a rock that I got from Arizona, okay, guys? So look at this rock. Look at the beautiful gems there. So this is stuff that Sacred Mother Earth gives birth to. And so what happens is she gets gouged out, and the supplies that she naturally gives birth to gets taken away and recycled on any given day and sold to us consumers. To us consumers that are enthralled by this pretty rock. See, I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel, and so this is just one example, okay? Or maybe even here I could use my I definitely could use my amethyst. Amethyst has healing properties and stuff. So, and these gems were given to us, by different friends and stuff. But I mean, just to show you, you know what I mean? It's like, this is what it is. So, Sacred Mother Earth gives birth to these natural gems, natural products, and then the globalist 1% parasitical elite goes in and dominates, manipulates, and controls and occupies those areas pretty much. So that's what's happening with the oil in the Middle East. But I want to talk about Agenda 21, and I took some notes, so that's what I'm going to do here. So we're 4 minutes into this video, and I've already said a lot. But basically, again, they control, they collect, and they keep count of all the natural resources. They keep count of people, too, on our planet. So, and they're the ones that are impacting and manipulating our lives every day from local to global. From local to global, they're impacting and manipulating our lives daily. And I can prove it. So, for example, the air. The air, they're doing chemtrails, okay? The air, they're doing chemtrails. What's related to the air? The weather. The weather, they're doing HARP technology. They're doing weather warfare, people. We think they're cell phone towers. I'm not going there with people anymore. Google, YouTube. Anna Anders is a small lady. I'm un poquito. So, I don't have that much power to put it all out there this hour on the internet. So, Google, YouTube, HARP technology. weather warfare, geoengineering. Take this terminology and research it, people. The other thing is EMP, electromagnetic pulse. Find out about that. We had a situation in Flagstaff, Arizona. I know that they ran an EMP event. It was on a Sunday night when everybody was getting ready for bed. And that was the perfect time to run it because everybody's going to bed. What are they going to do? They're like, ooh, what was that? But I'm going to go to bed anyways because I'm tired and I got to start my work week. So yeah, that's what happened. And if you're from local corrupt Flagstaff, Arizona, you're going to remember that EMP event. And when it happened from top down. That's not a normal earthquake given by Sacred Mother Earth, okay? Earthquakes happen from bottom up. EMP happens from top down. So that's the distinction that you can make for yourselves if you're ever in an EMP attack. And to tell you the truth, I believe that's what they did to Haiti. So, and what did they do? They gave it an earthquake, and then they turn around and then they had the globalist 1% parasitical elite Illuminati hustlers, the purple mafia political thugs, Bush and the Clintons, hustle in there to collect the money for all the funds for the Haitians on the cell phone, smartphone technology, all of it. You know, like when these disasters happen, we're like, oh my God, that's horrible. You know, and then right away we want to give to these causes, and we think we are giving to these causes when in fact these people may not ever see any real actual one-on-one help from the Red Cross. A Red Cross truck may very well show up and hand off bottles of water, but it's not to the level. There's so much deception, guys, is what I'm trying to say. And I don't care if you're a nonprofit or not. There is so much deception that it's not even funny. And this has been going on for a long time. This kind of stuff is not new to us, and we know this. Deep down in the recesses of our beings, we know it. We know that there's been lots of disasters that the Red Cross has shown up to. Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. What I want to say is this. Who started the Red Cross? Let's find out. Did a group of poor people start the Red Cross? No, a group of poor people did not. A group of rich people started the Red Cross, people, okay? And that would be the Walmart owners, okay? They started the Red Cross. So, and I actually had the privilege of meeting some Red Cross workers here in corrupt Cleveland, Ohio. They were out on the picket line protesting. Matter of fact, they had signs that said, hey, Red Cross, America is not your piggy bank. This was their own employees. And this was when I was doing activism work looking for a missing family member here in corrupt Cleveland, Ohio. And it was the Red Cross chapter on, I believe it was Pearl Road in Parma there, just past Snow. So, and I have pictures to prove this. So I'm not joking. So they create disasters through this weather warfare. The other thing is part of Agenda 21 is the water. What has gone on with our waterways and our water systems, people? They've added fluoride to our waterways since they've been digging for uranium. See, fluoride is the byproduct of uranium mining, okay? And what do they use the uranium for? Ammunition, bombs, bullets, fireworks, anything that, you know, boo, 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 to blow off things. So that's where the fluoride came into play. So you can you can watch a documentary called Culling the Water, and you'll find out how the fluoride actually got into our waterway systems. So it's not good. Fluoride is not good for us. They use fluoride actually to kill rats, and rat poison. So, and it's very corrupt for our systems, body systems I'm talking about, and can cause cancer. So that's why if you look into my kitchen, usually when I do a kitchen video, when I'm in my kitchen, you'll see the water bottles and stuff, because we haul our own water, our own drinking water, and we do we drink reverse osmosis water is what we do. So far this video is 9 minutes and 21 seconds. Gonna move on. So moving on from water to the food chain. So ever since Vietnam War, I'm going to go back to that, I want you to think about what they did in Vietnam. They oversprayed Agent Orange to kill all the foliage, to kill all the natural greenery there in Vietnam. So Agent Orange did that, and you can research that, Google it, and find out about Agent Orange, because Monsanto Corporation, who is now manipulating our food chain, and is in charge of a lot of our food chain, they were the ones to come up with the Agent Orange that affected our soldiers. And basically, you know, people, you think, oh, I live in the suburbs and I have a nice green long lawn and I don't want those dandelions. Well, I'm going to tell you something, folks. I want you to rethink about taking your dandelions out of your front lawn, because the dandelions, when you kill those dandelions, you're killing the bees that pollinate our fruits and vegetables, flowers and trees and whatnot. So when you kill a dandelion, I want you to think about how you're contributing to the bee colony collapse that's really happening in our country, and not only in this country, but other places as well. So you can Google and YouTube this information, which is about the bee colony collapse, and you'll find out for yourself as well. Because I think one of the scientists said, when the bees go, we're going to be in big trouble. So find out about that. So basically, yeah, the globalist 1% parasitical elite has been manipulating our air, our water, manipulating the weather patterns, manipulating our food chain, and now I'm going to talk about business. They've been manipulating the business for sure here in the United States. We don't have a booming economy here. We do not have a booming economy here in the United States. And that's because the 1% parasitical elite, the monopolizers, the monopoly bankster thugs of Wall Street, decided to pack up their bags overnight and move the corporations offshore. That's why we do not have a booming economy, like I was talking about in my earlier videos, okay? Ford Motor, all the auto industry packed up and moved off. The steel industry, they all followed suit. First it was the steel industry and then the auto, you know, so they all kind of followed out. And we don't have them here today. And then the same with manufacturing, you know, textiles and stuff. We grow the cotton here. We grow the cotton, but we're shipping raw cotton to other countries. That's a red flag, baby. Not a white flag as in a peace flag like Anna Anders wants to make, but a red flag, okay? So yeah, that's what I want to say. So they've been controlling our economy, our businesses, dominating the chessboard with that, financially speaking. The other thing is our finances. So if you don't have an economy, you're not making no money. But they made sure that they started up that Federal Reserve Bank on December 23rd, 1913. A group of private bankster thugs, and I'm going to call it Chase Bank, okay, started up the Federal Reserve Bank. So that's what it was, okay, folks, and that's what it is, and we're being systematically lied to. And the gold bars that we used to have, because we were a booming economy and a booming nation, those gold bars, trust me, they are not at Fort Knox anymore. Those gold bars are probably with the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, 1% parasitical elite, Zionists, maybe at the Catholic Church in Rome with the Pope there. I don't know, but those are the people that have been collecting a lot of money over the years throughout history, okay? And those are the ones that have been manipulating the facts and giving us fiction instead of facts. So, and that's why we're in the trouble that we're in. And speaking of giving us fiction instead of facts, they use their tool, like I got a tripod set up here right now. They use their tripod, their cameras, their radio shows. They used all these different platforms of media to get their messages out and to hoodwink us and to give us disinformation and misinformation. So they manipulated the information, real information that is. So, and they use their media occupation. See, the Illuminati's really big, people. Hollyweird is really big, and that's how they got us. We paid for all those movies, all that expensive product, popcorn, candy, whatever. Not me, because Grandma knows the struggle's real. I go to the dollar store and take it with me into the fancy movie theater. Even if I had the money, I'd still want to go to Family Dollar and get a candy bar and take it into the movie theater. So this is video number 1 today here. I'm going to shut it down, and we're going to have part 2. Thank you.